And we are up. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our second go at this. Hope you're all doing wonderfully. As we will be doing something a little different from last time. I gotta control the volume on that. We will be talking about Project Moon and its factions and corporations, at least what we know. Yeah, at least that's what we know of. Woo!
This is fun.
Yay.
It's also fun how our first one here is quite a doozy.
Yes.
Yes. Granted, I personally never actually read into the blue vibration?
Blue reverberation.
Blue reverberation.
Honestly, I don't blame you for not knowing one of the main antagonist groups of Library of Runa.
Yeah. Also, I never actually finished Library of Ruina. It was on one of the dockets.
Don't worry.
Yes. So they were one of the main antagonists.
Well, the entire group was basically the main antagonist besides the head. If you do the right ending.
Oh.
Hey, good thing you had a cipher with us who's our residence limits expert.
No, I'm not.
No,
Only
no.
the second best.
Don't worry, the true ending of that game was a pain in the ass anyway.
Oh, yes,
I've
it is.
never gotten it myself.
Good luck.
Don't worry. I can tell you it's not fun issue.
It is I think it's either the second or the first hardest one because it's tied up with Limbus, or not Limbus, Lobotomy Corporation. Lobotomy Corp ending is
I would
pain.
expect it to be the hardest one because of the fact of the true ending.
Anyway. Shall we get to the actual?
Ah, yes. Meanwhile, I was actually looking at the blue reverberation stuff, and I found the big quote. Argalia to Roland. My only light was taken from me twice. For a brief moment, I felt all kinds of emotion before that piano. Despair, obsession, rage, sorrow. But it took no time for those feelings to dissipate into nothing. Everything, yes, everything seems beautiful afterwards. Was it truly a tragedy that I lost her? Who defined it as a tragedy? Roland. You may still be blinded by wrath, but I made the decision that I will care not about those feelings anymore. It sounds like he just gave up on his feelings.
See, but that's only looking at one of the people of the Reverberation Ensemble.
Yeah, I can take a look at the others later, though.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. You got a color, then you got, let's say, a blood fiend. A person, actually several people here, if not everybody, is wrong by rolled in some kind of way. But it basically just consists of whiny kid that got screwed over,
Hmm.
cult leader, cannibal chef, musicians that I, if I'm correctly, fused together, fuck the clown, ex. I don't know what kind of sister of the middle, a
Oh.
puppeteer,
Wait a minute.
and a contractor.
Wake the crowd, that one.
Well, considering that they're all, if I'm correctly, distorted, yeah.
Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
Then again, most of the people that are wronged by Roland, so technically wouldn't Roland be the bad guy?
Oh, that's kind of the point. The library is the bad guy. But they also get the redemption arc. Having played through that game, though, I know where I would put the Blue Reverberation Ensemble.
Yeah.
If we're talking in terms of actual threat and reason for existing, I'd say probably A, maybe S. If we're talking in pure likability, C. Maybe B if we stretch it. Because some of the characters are genuinely enjoyable. And the Blue Reverberation is a good depiction of a psychopath.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, I'd put it on A.
You put it on A. Hmm. I would pretty much put him in a B tier because every time I know it probably isn't related to the fucking story, but every time I see some stupid silly comic of it, it's always him being obsessed with his sister.
Oh, because he is. Because he's genuinely deranged from when his sister died.
Yeah.
But that's only one of about 6 or 7 members.
Yeah. But I'm content with B tier.
Yeah.
What'd you say again, A?
Yeah, because I have played through the game and know their story. Yeah.
I'll go with that for now. And now I was saving. I got these in order. The thumb. How do you feel about your mafiosos?
I don't like the thumb. I like Lei Heng and Valencia, though.
Valencia, is that the nurse?
You haven't gotten to that part of the story.
Yeah, okay.
I'll let the others speak before I give my opinion.
How do you like your mafia type, Starth?
I don't. I don't
You
really
don't?
have. I don't really have opinions of the mobs. I don't really care too much for the mobs. Just more of a matter of they're just in the way.
Okay. I actually like mafiosos because I own the entire trilogy of the Mafia games. But at the same time, I don't like how the thumb operates. Maybe because they're just a little much.
I mean, to be fair, what isn't in the city?
Yeah.
Ishi, what's your take?
A lot of times I don't really have problems with the mafia types, honestly.
Alright. Much for the same reason as Xzion, though, I would have to put the thumb probably down in C or D, especially given the thumb we got nowadays.
Yeah. I would say D tier.
The characters are much better that are named nowadays, but also the thumb in general just feels...
They're just in the way.
No, they just feel like cowards.
That too. The thumb can take the D and get to the V, the thumb.
Oh my god.
Now then, for the weird ones, the misters, the Index have given us the word to do so, and has told Faust to eat watermelon pizza.
If you really want to be technical, it's the the prescript.
Yeah, I know the will of the prescript. Just making a joke of a silly comic I've seen.
Now, personally, I got to be biased here. This is my favorite of the fingers, so I automatically say yes.
I'm being nice here because I find them amusing, but I would never want to be a part of them.
No, we're not going if you want to be part of them.
Because the prescripts can be hella silly or really detrimental.
See, what I'm most looking forward to is with what we got from a current intervallo, well, recent intervallo now. Whenever we get to Otis's Canto, we might actually find out more about them.
Ah.
Oh, lovely.
So far, though, I have enjoyed using Index Don Quixote.
Ah, yes, the devil.
Yes.
I don't even have any index units, sadly.
Ah, don't worry, there's only 3 of them at the moment.
Yeah.
My opinion of the Index is I both hate them and love them all at the same time.
Ow. Granted, the Index and Library of Ruin are really interesting, given they make heavy use of singleton.
I like that song of that one from Library of Ruina.
Oh, you like Children of the City.
Yes.
I do feel bad for Jan, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I know my vote goes to S, but where's you guys'?
I'd make them B tier. Just because there are things I like and things I hate.
Alright, issue.
I don't have much exposure to the index, is the problem. So I don't necessarily know where to put them.
What's your opinion of cults in terms of writing?
As someone who reads a lot, they are very hit or miss. Because I have stories I love the cult because they're really good for it, and other times it just... Why?
Okay, here, I'll give you a brief little bit. The named characters we know of in the Index are actually quite charismatic.
And I do enjoy the charismatic ones a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm. They actually kind of feel like a cult. But anyway,
High B, low A then at that point.
and you don't, because I know you love this kind of stuff.
Personally, I would put them in S, but I'm not gonna give them the S because, yes, they are a hilarious religious fanatical group that is obsessed with their gods and how with their god communicate. But from the weirdness of the prescripts we have seen and just how bad those prescripts can be, I'm not giving them S.
So it sounds like we're putting them in A.
I'm fine with that.
So A tier for the Index. Pretty good for them. Now then, on to my favorites.
So you're a frat boy.
Kinda. You know how it is. The middle remembers. It doesn't matter what to do here. The middle remember everyone and everything that dares to turn their back on it.
D.
Huh?
D.
How dare you?
Listen, I'd say put it all the way down in Z, but that's not an option, much like in the city.
Fuck you. I enjoy their books of vengeance. It's pretty much just going on the grudge hunts is really hilarious to me.
Sure, but the dwarves did it better.
Dwarves did do it better.
They can have dwarves. I'm sure they found some little people to join them.
Wrong setting.
I'm not saying actual dwarves.
The middle is rather humorous.
I do want to hear more about their ranking system later on, because like they have the big
you want the ranking
brothers,
system?
the greater brothers, greater sisters, big sisters.
Here, we actually do know a fair amount about their ranking system.
Okay.
Well, all that is true. However, it's technically a matriarchy, so while both ranks are of equal power, it technically leans more in the favor of the females.
Yeah, the sisters having more power.
Though, technically up for debate, given a majority of the people we see on the ground are males, so it may be that these sisters are more, in general, behind the scenes, while the brothers are ground pounding.
Yeah, I remember someone's theory talking about how the sisters probably handle the business end most of the time. Like
Now, in the lower ranks.
Yeah.
And the lower ranks don't matter.
And it sounds like the middle men just like to fight, while the middle females just want to walk.
Hey, it's not just that. They also like to stylize and get their hair done. You know, spa day it up.
No,
Aw.
no.
I mean, we know Ricardo really cares about those hair coupons.
It's poor.
Hey, you gotta save money somehow, and the hair coupons are probably to a really good place. You don't know.
Mayhap to not.
Well, if I opened a prescript generator and got the same prescript 3 times in a row.
Fantastic.
Well, the prescripts have order you to do so.
Well, I guess on my birthday I'm gonna need to look at the clouds and ignore the advice of somebody in a red scarf.
Nah.
Okay then.
Okay. But I know I'm the only one that thinks this, but S tier.
As I said, Z. Actually, we're gonna bring back what used to be part of the alphabet. We're gonna put the and symbol.
Ah, fuck.
Nah.
Ah, fuck you. Ishi.
Uh, honestly, I'd say a good A for them. I rather enjoy all those all this shit they get into.
Hmm. I assume Darth is putting them to dirt.
Now I'm putting them in the middle.
Well, aren't you a cheeky one?
No, because I have no pick. They are both interesting and also boring at the same time.
Ah.
So we got 1 for S, we got 1 for A, we got 1 for B, and we got 1 for all the way in the dirt.
No, I didn't say B. I said the middle. The middle of all of them.
Oh! Oh. The middle of all of them right now is technically either C or B.
Oh no, when they're all done, it could be in the middle of all of them.
Well, I guess we're stuck to put in middle of the B tier. All yo but Ishi being put in the book. Now onto the ones the one I hate.
Oh, you think you hate it.
I really don't appreciate their way of art.
Do you not remember the rant I went on about?
I remember it. But even then, I wasn't into how they did things in the beginning before that. That is right! Welcome to the ring. May I take your scalp and make a wig out of your eyebrows?
That's a little off, but in general, yeah. So, I'll give it this way. Despite how much of a rant I went on about the ring in private, I gotta give them at least an A, because when somebody in our group explained this to me a bit more, the only reason they're as diluted as they felt in that intervalo is because the fact of apparently the attention span in the city is kind of like what it is in real life.
15 seconds, if that.
So they're trying, and for that I'll give them an A.
I'll give them a C. Just for the way their clothes are styled.
Hey, maybe the ring will be better if you invented TikTok over there.
Oh, don't even. Alright, where are you putting them, Derf?
If I personally couldn't say.
Alright, then we'll put you in the middle of it with B.
Yeah, if you couldn't personally say, it's pretty much a nerd shore.
Yeah, hence why I said the middle.
Ishi, how do you like your meat puppets?
No, thank you.
Okay, that is...
At best, I'd probably put them in a C, honestly.
Alright, so with that, it technically leaves them in a B.
Yep.
Even if we don't include Derf.
Yeah. Now then, the one that I remember hearing jokes for Giga Chads. The Pinky.
This one just out of principle, given the fact that they don't have any set direction necessarily, I need to give S, given you could technically be anybody in the Pinky.
Notice that, yeah.
Hmm.
You could be Jimbo, Bob, Bill, the goddamn Goonies.
As long as you don't disrespect another member of the Pinky, you're technically fine.
Yeah, I'll give them this because they pretty much, from what I've seen, ain't all that hard. Like the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're based on the 108 Bandits of Watermarch, whatever it was.
Hmm. I see.
Yeah. I think we can all agree that's an easy yes, though.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Most
it gives them creative freedom to do whatever they want with it.
It really
Yeah.
does.
Well then, Pinky, you should go to S. For you have people that use rings. Now then, this one. Ah, yes. The one I am a part of, well, ex-member of in the campaign. Kurakumo.
You know, you can't just drop that on the people. They didn't even know we were doing a campaign.
Like, I mean, it's not like we're streaming it.
I know.
Because
Yeah.
we are not people. It's pretty much, we aren't streaming it just so we have more freedom in it.
Well, obviously.
But yeah, the Kurakumo. You know, people who, they work under the thumb. Their fighting styles are pretty much dirty fighting with katanas.
Only because I like them a little bit more than the middle. I'll give them a A.
Yeah.
I don't like their personality though.
Yeah. I do find it interesting. Like, 3 members went into the library, but after their defeat and their failure at the mission, when they came back after the events of the library, the Thumb were displeased, and the leader of the Kurakumo had to get his sword hand cut off as punishment. And what sucks is he was one of the, when I was reading into it, he was one of the swords, he was apparently a sword saint or something like that.
Not anymore.
Yeah, they took his sword hand.
You can be a sword saint with one hand.
Yeah, just means he has to get used to the other hand.
Yep.
But yeah, as punishment, he's not allowed to replace it.
I get loyalty is a thing with the thumb, but screw the thumb.
Yeah.
It's actually because of that one of my favorite factions I don't think is on this list.
The Owls.
Yep, the Night Owls.
Yeah. Oh, what do you two think? How do
A
you...
bit corny.
A little bit corny?
They go with the whole like Yakuza trope a bit kind of hard.
You're right.
Yeah.
I can't even argue that.
I'm not going to,
They-
because they do.
Oh, at least, not to mention the fact they love to torture people.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, I never actually read into that. I guess that's what... I guess that made my character different, considering she never actually did that.
Oh, so you're not one of the boys.
No, she went to end the fight, not, keep it going.
Yeah, that's why they have bleed in their kit.
Yet again, Fritz did really heavily change her Kurokuma fighting style since it's poise and bleed.
Anyways, where are we rating the Kurokuma?
Yeah. So I put them at A.
I'll put them in the corn category.
Ah, so C.
C. Okay, so that's one for C.
I'd put them at a low A.
There's no low A.
So, going off that, it's gonna be probably a B for issue.
Yeah, like we only have S, A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, but you can change where you actually position them. Closer to the left means higher up in that rank.
Nope.
No, not all the time.
I have not edited this one. Now then, on to the one that I did a Q to on. Blade Lineage.
I have a simple answer to this.
Yes.
Yield my flesh to claim their bones. My personal opinion, only because the amount of discipline and lore we've gotten about how the Blade lineage trains recently, I have to say another hard S.
They are a heavy poise faction, as well as some of their techniques is rather dangerous.
Well, yeah, given it's based off of flesh for flesh.
Yeah.
It's just farm around with a sword.
No.
Well, they are enemies of the Kurikumo.
Mm-hmm.
They're also a syndicate.
It also doesn't help the Kurikuma's case any that they keep losing fights to one man.
Bamboo Hadad Kim.
Bamboo-headed goat.
No, bamboo is a goat.
Bamboo.
Oh! But yeah, my place still stands with an S. I'm willing to negotiate down to an A.
Yeah.
But, what about you three?
I'm willing to agree with the S, honestly.
I mean, they're at least cool and hardcore.
Oh yeah, I don't know if, well, you wouldn't know this, but I'll tell you this also, Zan. They go so hard into discipline on how to use their weapons that they are quite literally willing to use a weapon till it rips their arms off.
Yeah, I was told about that when I was making my character. Oh boy.
That's... okay.
Ah, remember? I was talking about flesh and stuff like that before I changed my mind and got Red Plum Blossom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got the support move.
Yep.
I mean, that doesn't find them crazy bastards.
But yeah, that's 2 S's.
I would put them at an A. Bah.
But yes, I see them as a crazy bunch of lunatics. with high discipline. It's really because I enjoy people that just. I don't care how big the room is. I'm gonna blow it up in you, and hopefully still survive at the end of it.
Yeah, then except the explosion is them slashing really, really hard.
Yeah.
I'll give them an S just because of how insane these guys are.
Blade
Or
Lineage
second half.
is our second S tier. Now then, just for a little fun, the library itself, ran by Angela, which the internet cannot stop increasing the size of her chest for whatever reason, even though she's an android.
Alright.
Don't worry, it's just updates and patches.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
updates.
She's a beloved character and hated all at the same time.
I actually like Angela as a character.
So I actually do know my favorite scene in Library of Ruina. It's
Is it
when the Roland being a little ass, being talking to her like how the
Sweeper.
sweepers do. And I love that people animated it.
Only because the cast of characters that are in the library,
Oh yeah.
and because of how much they actually developed throughout their story.
Yeah.
Not to glaze them, but it's another S.
And I do like though how Roland you can watch the interactions with them,
Yeah.
learn more story and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Put more of the lore together. It just makes the whole cast just flow in naturally too as they slowly awaken.
I mean, to be fair, it also helps that they have all of the Sephiroth.
Yes, I wasn't sure about putting this one in, but Blake mentioned I could.
I see we're still not used to the name.
We're not used to saying they for the next moon girls midway through. We've known you for a while, that's the other one.
Cypher. Bifer. Quifer. Queefer.
No.
God.
But I'd make them just because I enjoyed it a lot. I'll accept them as affection and put them on S because it was great story.
Like, honestly, the only reason I didn't say Blue or Verbs S is because they're the opposite of the library. They have negative character development.
Yeah.
Durf, as a DM, what's your take?
Personally, I like it for the story. I hate what they did. I don't like the library for out of principle, not because it's bad or any of that. I just hate how the library came to be.
Hold up. I have an idea on how to convince you, Durf. Think of Angela. Like a really obsessive tome dragon.
I already know that. It's not gonna change my mind about it.
Okay.
I both hate the library just because of the crazy AIs, androids, grand scheme. But it does have a really good story though. Even with all my hatred, I can't rate anything lower than this.
Yeah, after all, of course you can't rate the tree lower than enough.
And that is 3. So despite what Ishii says, it has its place.
That is true, and honestly, why not? They really deserve it.
Yes. Now then. Well, I had to learn about this one. Let me pop up the thing again to read the name again.
Oh, Rose Banner works.
Rose Banner works, yes.
I can put it quite simply, I don't like these guys.
Oh yeah, how so?
Yeah, I just don't like him because the fact of, yeah, they're opportunistic rats essentially.
I may enjoy opportunistic rats, but at the same time, it's still a rat. A rat's still a rat, no matter how you look at it.
Now, granted,
Yeah.
never mind. I hit the wrong thing on Discord. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Now,
Oops.
granted, though, if we're talking about their faction and what they actually use, I think it's kind of neat having Tremor Charge with a hint of Rupture. But I just can't. After all, they're a secondary antagonist in Kanto 4, I think that is.
Yes. Kanto
I
4.
suck at Roman.
I just got done with Kanto 4, so yeah, they were there.
Yeah.
But they were wiped out by the sinners.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they were a workshop and a fixer office.
I don't like that their entire thing was to basically take advantage of a K-Corp lab being under attack by a different faction, or maybe it's the same faction. It's been so long since I played it. And then sneak in as pretending to protect the people there just to turn it on them.
Right.
Hippity hoppities is my property now.
That being said, because I actually kind of like their kit, B.
Ah, B.
Their kit's cool as all sin. It's Tremor Charge.
Their kit is nice.
I rate them as rats.
You rate them as rats. Well, we don't
Sadly-
have R rating.
Oh no, rats in my category is a D.
Alright, that's 1D.
Issue.
They are rat bastards.
Where are you putting it, Ish?
So I'm having to agree with the human. Listening to everything about them.
With my vote, they go to C. So 2D, 1B, and I'm putting them in C.
Honestly, that's fair. Okay, but I see the next one. I don't want to talk about them, but we're gonna have
It's
to.
time to get talking about cults, baby.
Listen, I only have one sentence to say that tells you everything.
Yeah?
And this is a, if I remember correctly, fairly popular opinion. Smoke ruined Library of Runa. Instant D. D for destroy it.
That bad, huh?
Do you have any idea how imbalanced Smoke made it?
No.
Let's see here. The Church of Gears is a cult which practices the removal of self-determination by following the guidance of turning gears.
Can I be honest?
Yeah?
They're just a worse version of the Index.
Yeah. Figuratively and literally becoming cogs in the machine, led by Ellen. Its members ultimately become followers of Agilio. Argalia. I gotta get used to these names. And joined the Reverberation. And it is fought as one of 10 individuals. Okay, I have to give that a D. The fucking I gotta calm that. The removing of self-determination. I disagree with removing your self-determination. I hate that.
I find the smoke funny.
I know you find the smoke funny.
To that though, Durf. How much do you like your own sense of self?
I can take it or leave it.
Do you want to be a cog?
If they say yes, they're going against what they believe in.
No, it's just a joke. I'm not asking them if they literally want to be a cog.
I could care less about losing it. I would still never join them.
Yeah.
But I do not believe in the religion, in the culty religionness.
I think we can all agree that's a universal D.
D.
Yeah, most definitely.
D all
Nah,
the way.
I'm rating it F for funny.
I'll put you in the funny box. Now then, time for the Hana Association. The people that choose whether you have the hot stuff to be of color. Or your grade.
Bureaucrat.
Since we mentioned the well, not D&D. Well, technically D&D we're doing. I don't like the fact that I'm gonna have to deal with these guys later in a formal sense. However, I like Hana.
I'm putting them D for bureaucrat.
D for bureaucrat.
I'm gonna put them in A. And it's for one reason.
Hmm?
They may work directly under the head, but they're also less dickish than the head, and unlike most bureaucrats, stay out of most things in the city.
Alright. So, we have D for bureaucrats. Is it because they're what?
Yes, because of bureaucrats. That's why they're going in the D.
Oh no. Ah.
I know bureaucracy is important, but I still don't like it.
I don't got much of an opinion on them, so I'd put them in B.
What about you, Ish?
I'll just go middle with the B.
Okay.
So 2 Bs... Oh wait, no, 3 Bs and an A.
3 B's. B for bureaucrat. She Association. You know, the people that are, always tired, exhausted. Because they're overworked.
The term you're looking for is work to death.
Yeah.
Overworked, underpaid, overqualified.
Given really kick-ass weapons.
I have a gripe with the She Association so far in Limbo's company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While they may have appeared kind of a little early in Library of Ruina, they were still cool and were honestly kind of some of the best niche units. In Limbus so far, though, they're all either early Kanto and kind of bad, or She Faust, which is just everything is 4.
Hmm.
Which I get, She, 4 of a number of death, but they all kind of feel underwhelming in Limbus.
Yeah.
That being said, as an actual association, A for Assassin.
Now, these guys have been worked hard, way past their normal limits, especially in Library of Ruina when you read into their story. Like, they are so overworked, and yet they still get the job done.
If I'm correctly, the director of the branch we get to see in Library of Ruina was either beat up or eaten, thanks to the Blue Reverberation Ensemble.
Either way, she is gone for good.
Yeah.
Look till you drop.
And sadly though, he wasn't quick enough to save the members. But eventually they were brought back because, you know, they fell in the library.
Yep.
I'd give them an A. Because, like, they have such a hard work effort. They work so much harder than they need to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
You don't have any input of your own?
My problem is that a lot of these, I don't know them very well to add my own input. much. I have to listen in to fly with what you guys are saying.
Hmm.
I meant it when I don't know you guys very well.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're fine. That's why I wish we had. You know what? I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Out of all of us, I know these guys the least.
I mean, this is why I'm doing narrations on some of these.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. So that's 3A's.
Okay. Now then, the Lao Association.
Leo.
Liu Association. Yes. The people that can punch with their burning hands.
I've done some more reading into the Liyue. I actually find it fun how Liyue's weapons work.
Yeah.
Thanks to Yi Sang's Mirror World, we get to find out that their weapons could be technically used by anyone. So they have really low entry, but the skill ceiling for them is some of the highest for incendiary weapons in the city.
Ah.
Oh, so I'm just gonna be blunt here. Whenever you play through Library of Ruina, it's an S tier.
Oh yeah, because that one lady of the Liao Association, we get to see her manifest ego.
Not because of that.
Nah.
Because all the characters within the Liu that are named that we get to see are so developed character-wise for a short time we get to see them.
Ooh. Yeah. I do like their clothing too. So far though, I know in Limbus we got like 7 Leo identities.
I will. There's one cameo one that
Faust.
I can't wait for when it comes out. Yeah, Faust.
So then that'll be 8.
Personal reason I like the Liyue, though, even combat-wise. From what I've been told by our actual resident expert, they're kind of like the middle without the vengeance gimmick and more protecting your fellow comrade.
Ah.
Since they do large-scale warfare.
That's fun.
Yeah, don't interesting faction, but I don't have much of an opinion of them.
Yeah.
All I know is they do some killer barbecue.
Hey,
Barbecue.
if I'm gonna have a Barbie, I want to hire them for the Barbie.
I'll
Yeah.
put them in as for barbecue.
Nice.
Yeah. Ah. Barbecue. Now then. Ah, yes. Dawn Association.
Not association.
Huh?
Dawn Office, not association.
Dawn Office.
If I may, real quick, before we get into explanations fully.
Yes.
These guys, it's actually kind of nice that you put them after Liu. Because they also use Stigma Workshop weaponry.
Ah. I didn't even know that. I just had them there just for the convenience.
This is reflected in Library of Ruina by the fact of, I forget if all of them or just a few of them have the Stigma passive.
Ah.
Like the cases all of them do.
Yeah. I forget about one of their characters. Philip's a bit of an annoying brat, but I do love his character. It's a shame that he ends up in the Blue Reverberation Ensemble. And Salvador is honestly the GOAT for one reason.
Yeah.
He's kind of a mentor slash father figure to Roland.
Ah, he has a very fancy beard. Ah, yes, I see he has a mustache that is taken good care of.
Oh yeah.
I shall put Salvador in there.
Mm-hmm. Philip looks really dapper though.
There you go.
Until he becomes.
Yeah. There it is, Salvador.
I don't know. Do we have the carnival on this list?
No.
Ah.
Yeah.
Anyways, things to note about them. So besides the fact Philip basically gets, if I'm correctly, tortured by Oswald into being what he becomes later, Salvador is an interesting character because he's a veteran of the Smoke War.
Yep.
Interesting.
And was actively there with Roland when they saw the hurt of the Smoke War, smoke. Or what is assumed to be the hurt. Just for how badass this man is, despite how early you fight him, I cannot let it go below an A with him.
Yeah. He does put up a pretty good one.
I'm not even talking about for putting up a fight, I'm talking about character-wise and all, but...
Yes. Very old. But with that, gains experience, carries a nice claymore. I put them in B.
Ishi. Where are you voting?
I don't answer myself of everything. I had to create the thing on the B bit.
Okay.
Damn.
No, well.
No way.
No, well.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't have an opinion
Yeah, of course.
about
No.
them.
Wow.
Well,
But I just don't.
that's fine. We'll put them in B.
Tough crowd.
Not a matter of tough crowd. It's just a matter of he's just a dapper man. I don't know much about him.
Now then, time for Mr. the Wedge office with Mr. Bloodborne himself.
B for Bloodborne. I will also accept C for clone.
C for clone.
They use clone bodies.
Yeah.
For mermaids, you can, as long as they have the head, they can reattach the head to one of their clone bodies.
So the Pamelia and Pamelia and Pameli.
Mhm.
Jesus. The only difference with their name is one has LA and one has LI.
That sounds about right.
Why do you think?
So their head is the original, while the body is the clone.
If they, they die.
Right. No, that's fun. Of course, when we see them, Philip is with them.
I feel so bad for Philip.
And of course, Philip loses them again. So he loses 2 teams in the library, and then goes into a type of ego.
I think he loses in the library a total of 4 or 5 times.
So I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah.
he gets his shit locked.
I mean, he has a pretty cool manifested ego.
That's not even his full manifested ego.
Yeah.
He only ever gets to partially manifest it.
Right.
Yeah. I feel bad for that man. That's about it. It's more of a sympathy.
Sympathy.
I feel bad for him. He keeps coming back, but his teams keep disappearing, and he's getting his ass kicked. I have to give them props for his pure determination to keep getting up.
You know what I find the funny thing is, though?
Yeah.
He's the... Out of all the teams he's been part of, he's the only one that stays dead.
Oh, dang. Oh, that's something.
But yeah, my vote's on B.
B.
I don't know about you 3.
Or B for 1B for Wedge Office. Because of what they have to go through, and Salvador sucks it up, and he's pretty much telling, he is pretty much telling him to be a man about it, trying to tell Philip either get in line or move out of it.
You said Salvador. Salvador was Dawn Office.
Wedge, I'm talking about...
Oscar.
Oscar, yes.
Name's a whore.
I meant Oscar. But yeah, Oscar really is a realist with Philip, and pretty much tells him how it is. And because of that, I put them at B.
I know Ishi's just gonna be a lamb lost here, so...
Right.
I give the guy who pops on to someone nice, and I give him B.
No
No,
kidding.
he's fine.
Now then, time for Zwei. You know what time it is. Time for the cops.
The bodyguards,
Our bodyguards, yeah.
or whatever they are, depending on the section.
Technically anything from knights to bodyguards, but both are bodyguards, so bodyguard cops.
Bodyguard, cops, knights.
Mr. I can block with a great sword and kick your butt into 3 ways of oblivion.
I feel so bad for it because this is my second faction where I have a actual personal bias.
Yeah.
And all I gotta say is, I'll be your shield, so S.
Why? Why is nice though.
No, Zwei, a lot of people in Zwei are assholes, a lot of people are also nice in Zwei. But Zwei, in general, depending which faction we're talking about, will either only protect their designated target, or will go out of the way to protect as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
Within reason.
Because of their cool nature, I'll give them an A.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the few facts I actually know of this. Yeah, I do agree with you. They are real. They're really cool when they can actually things go that way.
Yeah. I'll give him an A as well.
Danger. Now then.
Oh, before we do move on, though, I do gotta mention something about Zwei.
Yes.
I also find it cool how they do play actual roles in the books, unlike a lot of these factions.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Now then, the Seven Association. This is Fixer Office specialized in information gathering, investigation, inquiry, fact-finding, analyzation, appraisal, auditing, casing, observation, and
Yada,
various
yada,
other
yada, yada.
forms of study.
As for Sherlock Holmes, that's literally what they are. They're Rupture Sherlock.
They're pretty much investigators.
No,
know
they're,
what?
they're literally Sherlock.
They are literally Sherlock Holmes. I don't think they have a guy named Sherlock Holmes, but if they do, they should.
No, they have a guy. They have not a guy, a girl named Dante.
Dante's Inferno.
No, that's Limbus. But jokes aside, my actual vote for these guys. I don't really like their gimmick. I also don't really feel anything about their character. I know they're really valuable for how the city operates, so at bare minimum, I'll give them a B.
Alright, that's 1B for the Sherlock Holmes Association. How do you feel about their investigative nature?
I'd give him a yay.
Alright.
Hey.
She breaks their sheeple tension.
I would give them an S if they had a person named Sherlock Holmes. They do not have a person named Sherlock Holmes, so I cannot give them an S.
We don't exactly have all the names of their members at the moment.
I know,
I
but
did not.
I love Sherlock Holmes.
I did.
Yeah, I
not
love that tech agency, but I can't give it. I can't give it that because we don't have enough information on them.
Yeah.
I did not just hear you say sheeple in reference to Ishii.
Yes, they
In
did.
this case, I cannot deny going in. It's kind of what I'm doing. here.
Alright, so what did Darth say?
I haven't given my rating. I can't give them an
Alright.
S.
Okay.
I want to give them an S, but I can't give them one. They don't have Sherlock Holmes.
Put them in the B. Okay then, now this one. I don't remember. I gotta go to the categories again. Weird marker. S Corp.
Oh. Hi, home of the Kurakumo and Blade lineage. Agricultural sector of the city. I will give them an A just for the fact of they are a massive part of the city's lifestyle.
Oh yeah, agriculture. So pretty much they are necessary.
Yeah,
They're
right.
also-
Right.
They're also where we're stationed in the beginning of our campaign.
Because the taxes are low. Low is.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we got?
We got A.
1A. I'll give them an A.
I have given them an A because I have so much freedom with that area. That area is interesting and unique to me.
Alright.
Somewhere in the city with all its urban sprawls, the biggest god.
Ujak next.
Yep, Ujak.
My opinion on the Ujat varies greatly depending on which. Is there a way you can duplicate that?
Duplicate what?
The Ujat symbol? Because if for nothing else, I'm gonna have a weird opinion here.
Oh.
I can't duplicate anything on here.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, it's only one.
Alright. Because Library of Runa Ujat, I know somebody that really likes them, but personally, Library of Runa Ujat, I gotta give a C. However, Limbus Company Ujat, I'll give a hard S.
Hmm. Okay.
Dias's personal attack dogs that are technically a fixer office until they become part of the LCA in Limbus and actually get military level equipment that is either on par or surpasses our corp.
Ah, I see. So they're pretty much really dangerous.
You know, unless we're talking about Library of Ruina, they're dangerous, obviously. But also, they're just guys in robes.
Guy.
They're guys in robes, masks that have kopeshes, while in Limbus they have rifles, battle armor, kopeshes, and advanced masks.
I see.
Anyway,
How do you guys feel about Deus's tack dogs?
Yes. I mean, they're very well equipped attack dogs. I can give them credit on that, but I don't know much about Deus, and I don't really care much about her.
Rich Bitch wants to oppose the head.
I mean, good on her. I mean, I would totally love to see that story to see how well or poorly she does it. But it's an interesting idea.
Since since we got the library and Limbus version, this is something we could probably put in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Middle of the road.
The new Jets there wasn't one part of the Nimbus company yet, because the company was independent, was not made at that point.
Yeah. La Mancha Land.
Hey,
How would you like the Blood Springs?
and there's only one reason I give it A.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to give it S because a lot of them are assholes, but they're assholes for a reason. But I don't want to give them B or lower because their story's amazing. The impactfulness of shit that happens during that canto is cool, so I'll sin. And honestly, I have a bias for Blood Fiends.
Of course you do.
Because they're oppressed within the city.
Yeah.
Police brutality.
Brutal.
Is why I'm here.
Damn.
Everyone wants a blood fiend mommy until she starts drinking all their blood.
No, I still would. You know, because either I end up a blood bag or I end up kindred. So, you know, either way, I'm winning.
I'll put an A because blood fiends are interesting.
Not
I
to
like
mention
Blood Fiends, but they're a very weird take on the vampire genre.
You know,
They really are, but I do like it though.
I gotta say a stupid Durf.
Mm.
We already know you're gonna like them. You like Dulcilina.
No, because she's a vampire, but I have a weird opinion on vampires. I both love and hate them because of a lot of media makes them just either super weird, super weak, or just really overpowered, and there's nowhere in between.
I mean, all I'll say on the vampire bit of it is, look at Vampire the Masquerade, Bram Stoker's Dracula, or I forget what the story with Carmilla is, but it's a real old one.
Yeah,
I'm assuming those are the good ones.
Vampire the Masquerade is what Blood Fiends are kind of like. Just
based
Blood
on-
Fiends are
they're kind of based on it. They're based on one
No.
of the vampires.
debatable.
Either way, they still do their best to try to add a human feel to them.
Yeah, because everything in the city that's allowed to live is human.
Yeah.
Or
So-
illegal, except
And there has been plenty of things to show. Either way. Yeah. We got 2 high tiers and
I'll give him an A.
give them a. Hey, the blood fiends get put in A.
yeah.
Yeah, blood fiends are definitely gonna go high.
I
enjoy
don't
cats
remember
on
why I
my
put this
own
in here. I-Corp.
We put I-Corp in here because it technically does play a role within the city.
Yes.
This is where the pianist happens.
Ah, yes, the music district. All we really have down is the pianist and that they were involved in the smoke war.
Also because, if I'm correctly, this corporation is where Roland was after he retired from Fixer work for a while.
Yeah, him and his wife chose this location to live at.
So I'm debating if I want to go S because this lets us get Roland and Library of Ruin, or if I want to go D because the pianist incident was shitty. All I know is I'm not putting my vote towards B.
I put D just because we know so little about the area. Other than it's a music central zone.
D for citation needed.
I'll be nice, I'll give it to A, so even if all three of you vote D, at least gets a C.
Right. Nishi? Oh no, snake down.
I honestly have no thoughts with this one.
Just put it on C, because the issue's gonna...
Yeah. Daichi.
Do you like the church?
No.
No.
Do you like using... Do you like emptying your head of knowledge to gain more power, as I've been described it?
Emptying your head for
Yeah.
more power.
You temporarily empty your head of knowledge you have to gain physical power.
So it's
No,
temporary.
thank you.
It's temporary, yes.
You don't lose anything.
Which is why you typically learn useless information. Sometimes.
Yeah, here's some useless information for you to learn. You know,
Alright.
literally every book had an ending.
What is the trade-off?
The trade-off?
Yeah.
That's it.
So your head just goes blank.
You lose
No.
knowledge for power.
Not blank, you lose knowledge.
Oh.
Which, to put in context, say you're in a situation where it requires knowledge but also requires strength, you're playing a gamble there.
Yeah, you lose knowledge to gain power. So if you have a bunch of useless garbage, you can just sacrifice the useless garbage to just power yourself up.
Now, granted, this one I haven't fully read up on, so if anything is wrong with what I said of this faction, that is genuinely on Maria.
Either way.
I know me personally, I do not think that is a good trade-off whatsoever.
Now, granted, they also deal with I think it's grading of relics or something to do with relics, so A at bare minimum for me.
I would give them an S for one reason.
Okay. Yeah?
The reason I would give them an S is because if you go to a church and the church can give you power for the loss of knowledge, you can read a book, lose that knowledge on that book, and then reread it like it was their first time.
Alright, let's see here. Specialize in collection of research and knowledge. They also run orphanages, which take in children and raise them into joining the association. So, you can either go do your own thing or join the association that raised you. They
Yes.
also possess very large libraries for their fixers to acquire more knowledge. The fist
Lovely.
and the keys. The fist acquires knowledge by directly grasping with their own hands, while the key uses tools to study indirectly through lenses. Convert their... Okay, here we go. The golden stoles worn by Daichi fixers converted their knowledge into strength, enhancing their physical power, fist, or enlarging their keys to a size and mass visible for offense. The harder to obtain and more precise the knowledge is, the greater the strength it grants. However, they lose the knowledge once they drain strength from it. Okay, so yes, the knowledge is drained from them, but the greater and rarer the knowledge is, the stronger your boost is.
Yeah.
So just read the Bible in the city realistically, and you have the power.
Okay, so with this and how they operate, I give them an A. At least.
So that's 2 A's.
Yeah.
I gave them an S.
Yeah, he gave him an S.
Oh, so yeah, they can't go below.
Issue.
I absolutely despise the fact you lose knowledge for power, so no. Personally, for me, it'd be a D.
Alright.
Well,
Which
yeah.
one do you say, Plague?
I said A, so with Derek putting an S and you putting an A,
It
it's
goes
an
an
A.
A.
After all, I do believe in the old ad, knowledge is power. And in this case, the ad is even more true.
You know what? I just realized something.
Yes.
This technically means if you listen to, shall we say, fake news, not gonna get too in on it, you have infinite power because you can spit that shit out your head like candy.
Just acquire tons of fake news. No, you just listen to those conspiracy theorist podcasts.
If you know
Yeah.
who I'm referring to, you know who I'm
Yeah,
referring
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But, you know. But
Anyway.
yeah, that's why I see it. It's like it has many uses. Like, oh, you read this book and you're disappointed you can't get the same experience from reading it. Let's use the magic or power, whatever it is, to lose that knowledge of the book. Hey, the book is now brand new to you. You've never read this book.
So, from what I'm gathering, they do dress like priests, and they have these gold slashes around their neck. And from what I read, it's those gold things that activate the power.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see what the next one is.
Yes, Deviat.
All I'm saying is, do you like Amazon Prime same-day delivering?
No.
Specifically the same-day delivery part.
Same day delivery is fine.
Alright, because these guys are essentially package couriers, and the simplest way to describe them is, imagine if we gave Amazon same-day delivery steroids to the point that they will explode, a deadline, and if you make that order at 11:59 at night, they will be there in that 1 minute or they die.
Yes. So here's a little thing that's written down about them in the actual canon. The Deviant Association is known for being able to complete deliveries to anywhere in the world, and are responsible for the delivery of expensive or rare items, with safe deliveries being handled by transportation companies or other fixer offices. A Deviant fixer may also be dispatched to complete payments on behalf of another. Due to the high risk and harsh working conditions, fixers that are deep in debt will look to the Deviant Association as a last resort despite the high pay. The Five Fingers are one of the Deviant Association's favorite frequent customers.
Mm-hmm.
You know something?
Yes?
I want to see them delivery package U-Corp to the wall in like a minute. I want to see how fast that man runs.
Listen, let's put it this way. The amount of steroids they be hopped on, they could probably punch a color.
Oh God, no.
Listen, all I'm saying is just for a fact of these guys are playing the system, honestly, I gotta give it S.
I give them S just because they're ultra delivery boys.
Hey, if they can deliver something in a minute or less, I'm on board with it.
Well, I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a literal minute, but it's gonna be quick.
No,
No, if they have a minute to do it, they will get it to you within that minute.
Now then, Sync Association.
Okay, how do you feel about chivalry, real quick?
Yeah, chivalry is an interesting concept.
As in, like, honor for duels, that kind of chivalry.
Yeah, I do believe that there should be some level of chivalry when it comes to dueling.
Because the Sync Association will take a duel on behalf of typically fixers, but on the behalf of anybody that cannot or doesn't want to duel if they're challenged to one.
Copy
I mean,
image.
it's a great organization. So for someone that's being dueled by someone that you don't want
How-
and they're not strong enough with.
How they normally dress too.
Well, if it's the Sync Association I'm thinking you're showing, yes, unless it's the one where one of the Don Quixote identities are, because then they're kind of Chinese.
Yeah, it's an interesting organization because it at least protects people from being challenged to a duel that realistically shouldn't be dueling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally, just because of how often trial by combat is used in the city, want to give them probably an A.
Hmm.
And
I
just
would give
because-
them. I would give them an A because they have those are needs that they're filling in the market.
Yeah, I give them an A for being cool. Now this one, I do not remember your name. Give me a moment.
Ofe.
Ofe.
I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's German.
I don't know. I've
It's
actually
German
seen-
for 11.
Oh. Yeah. No, I don't remember. I think you're saying it slightly right, slightly wrong.
Let's see here. The OFE Association specializes in overseeing contracts, sending out fixers to read over and get verbal or written agreements from individuals involved parties upon request. These contracts go into effect from the moment they are submitted to the association, and any branch of contract will result in the
Breach.
execution of the involved parties. If someone violates a contract signed under the OFE Association, they will send associated fixers to execute the violator.
So real quick, these guys are basically just glorified lawyers, so I'm going to give them a C.
Glorified lawyers that will kill you for violating the contract.
Okay. Yeah, you are saying Elfie correct.
Okay.
I was just trying. I don't know how it's spelled.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure myself.
Because if it was a V or a W, then you'd be pronouncing it wrong.
I give them the first being soulless lawyers.
Yep, hence why I say C.
Oh yes, what's this? Sir Jenkinson III has violated his contract and has strucken the said parties. Okay, go execute him dutifully.
I will give him a C for them being a slime ball.
I'm gonna get something ready on the side chat for the next faction.
Okay.
We don't have a sword shot in you.
No, we do not. The main chat is the
What I
side
mean.
chat.
Precisely what I mean.
Now then, Hook Association.
So all I'm gonna say is, do you want to go to either a serial killer rap shoot, or do you want to go to serial killer Michael Jackson?
I'm good.
No, thank you.
No. Not literally. They are a fixed office.
I know they are, but I'm good. I'll pass. I'll go
I-
find someone else.
I'm not a fan of them either, although I do kind of like some of their drip.
Yes, they're a murder for hire office. The Hook
Only because
office.
the fact they don't really have a good niche to them, and they're basically throwaway characters. I'll give them a D.
Oh yeah, they're also former syndicate members.
I can't give them anything because if I walked into their organization trying to get someone killed and I see these guys, I would just turn around and leave.
So D.
Like, yes, they look like they could kill somebody, but I'm pretty sure I can get literally anybody else. They might be cheaper, but I'm more willing to pay more for someone
Like she
better.
associate.
So they're labeled as gruesome and messy.
Hence serial killer.
Yeah. Nah. So what do we have? Because I gave him a D for...
D.
D. B? D?
D.
D. Okay, D.
Oh. This is for the next one.
What the hell?
Don't shh. Okay. So do you want to know why that's there for the next one? If you want to show people to Xzion, so they...
Pace.
Yeah. Look, I got something. I got it up on my end.
He's a tech head.
So that's Nemo.
Nemo.
I personally don't really like Kane Office, but I'll read this. Kane Office is a wealthy notary public office directly sponsored by T Corp. Seeking the secrets of singularities for profit, Kane Office gets more than it bargained for from its client. And is yada yada, it's basically visiting the library. If I remember correctly, they're a patent office, which basically is involved in patent wars, which is to get other things singularities. Essentially, they're bureaucrats with extra steps.
More bureaucrats.
Yeah, except the thing is, these guys are actually cool bureaucrats, so... Despite my personal gripes against them, they're actually a charged faction, so I'll give them an A.
I find Nemo funny, so I give them B.
No bureaucrat. They belong in the bureaucrat section.
I gotta get an image.
I will give them B.
I gotta get an image for this next one sec.
Oh no.
No, yes, the Mauler.
Just give me a sec. This is
So-
gonna be a wealth work.
Is this? Despite them being the Mauler office, they don't maul anything.
Molar.
Molar.
Do you
There.
have a good...
They're the tooth.
Are they dentists?
I thought they would be at first when I saw their symbol.
So all I'm saying is their head of the office is, shall we say, stacked.
Neat.
Also, Olga is, if I remember correctly, in some way friends with a member of our corp. I actually like Molar. I'm not gonna put him up too high though as an actual fixer office.
What do they do?
That's okay. There is a small office known for its fixers' coordination and teamwork under the employ of R-Corp. Its fixers are the fourth office guests that enter the library. They are urban legend.
Oh. Hey, Don,
They cover urban legend.
I just realized, if possible, there's a logo I need you to add on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it in the full stop.
One moment.
One moment pay.
Sorry, Hotep. Sorry for the brief interruption.
Alright.
I'll take the brief and interrupt to do something real quick.
There we go.
There, so he'll be right back.
Yeah.
So I guess for now, if there's anybody in chat, what's up? If there is anybody.
Chat will seek when chat will speak. The mystical chat. Anyways, I added some extra additions to the room, as can be seen on stream. I've added a total of 4 different things to the room. As can be seen, where they sit on the couch, I decided to put a little plate of snacks.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yes.
Yes, you're adorable.
And right on the bookshelf, I added a fat cat.
Fat cat, fat cat.
It's a plush cat. Plushy fat cat.
Also,
Fat plushy cat.
I'm starting to nod off a bit, which is annoying.
No, don't
I
worry.
got up I didn't get the Christmas sleep last night because I got to work early today.
Well then, pinch yourself.
Yeah,
It
actually,
doesn't do anything.
we're not far off being done here, Ish.
I know, and I still have dishes to do before I go to sleep, so I do
Yeah.
stuff before.
So, there's a fun little thing about the little blue can. It says Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Do you want the Pepsi?
I will become the Pepsi man.
The Pepsi.
That just makes me think of like one of those little YouTube shorts that I watched where the guy replaced all the manufacturers with the letter B. So you see you see a beep driving down the road,
Yes.
or maybe over there you see a Badillac.
Yeah. And of course I got my generic red drink.
Yep.
My red drink.
You back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meow, meow.
So back to Molar.
They seem to they mostly seem to apparently work under R-Corp and do Urban Legend.
Easy B.
Pretty much basic.
Very basic, especially
You know what? I know what the B is for.
Yeah?
B for Booba.
Basic. Now then, eyeball. I forget what this one goes for.
Gay's office. D.
Yeah, that
How
was
bad are
right. That
they?
was quick.
If I want somebody to be spying on me, I'd go look at AI companies. Next question.
Okay, I can get behind it. I can get behind the D then.
You know, if I wanted someone to be staring at me, it would be called, oh, wait, we're already being watched by B. Like B Incorporation. Thanks, beholders.
They're like the private investigators aren't correctly as spies, but
Yeah. So Gay's office is a fixer office which specializes in collecting intelligence hired to spy on the secrets of wings with potentially dire consequences. So they are literally hired to spy and steal secrets of other wings.
Yep.
Oh,
Lovely.
that's a death sentence.
Yep.
I guess D for death sentence.
Yeah, I get behind that.
I would put them in the same category I would put the beholders. Get out of my office.
Okay. Now then, we're on to Lobotomy Corp.
Goodness, no.
How do you feel about your lobotomy?
No. It's not a lobotomy at all. It's a power corporation.
you
I
know
know
how
it.
I feel?
Hmm?
I feel S for one reason.
Yeah?
Supreme setup.
Lobotomy Corp has some of the best and brightest and the strongest people.
Oh, it's not for that reason I say Supreme setup. It's the dumb thing that they start an entire smoke war to capitalize on the smoke war to come into existence.
Yeah. The greed for this corporation is so real that they were breaking so many laws just to operate.
Oh yeah, and the thing that the guy does, making Angela, and then the thing he does to the friends, probably making them into the Cephalorite.
Yeah,
Check it out.
it has like like 6 AIs in this place, which is all illegal.
Also, to be fair as well, ask for another reason.
Yeah.
Because of them, we get ego, and
Yeah. Because of Lobotomy Corp, a lot of things are possible.
ego and distortion.
So, yeah, I'd also say yes.
Yeah. When the clocks are brave enough to go find an abnormality on their own, you have to give them credit what it
And
takes.
now for their replacement. Limbus Company.
Okay. So which of the, like, 8 factions of it are we talking about?
Yeah, they do got different branches of Limbus Company, don't they?
You know what, I'll just go off the one we actually follow, the bus team.
Yeah.
Which, going off that, it's a mixed bag of characters that has great character development. All of them seem to at least have a unique ability, and I know I've been giving out a lot of S's. So I'm gonna give out an A.
Okay.
I give out an A for the man, for the clock of the man.
I give A for agonizing headache. I've been playing Limbus lately, and as Dante, I would have been clutching my head so many times just because of the agitatingness of all those individuals.
Oh, well, you already have a constant headache because remember the constant clicking of the clock.
Oh yeah,
Not
don't even
just
have a
that.
brain.
You forget.
Yeah?
Whenever a sinner dies and you revive them, you feel every last bit of pain.
Yeah, you're pretty much going through the whole trouble reviving them and then revealing what they died from.
Yep, I feel bad for the clock man because he has he has lost probably all feeling.
Dante, you've got everyone killed,
Yeah,
Dante.
I
Better
think
turn
that-
back the clock,
I'd give S for
Dante.
survival. Because fuck.
Yeah, that's a A
Okay.
in total.
Dante. Alright, K-Corp. How do you feel like
Ketamine.
your... yeah, the ampules. Oh god, when I got into that part of the story where I see the giant eyeball and the tears, that one guy that just like, I trust Dong Wong with all my heart. Watch as I jump into this pool of tears and come out just fine. Never heard from again.
I'm going to say, from what we know of K-Corp, B.
And that man that jumped into the pool who was constantly being healed by the tears.
Pretty much got put into creation.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
He got
reason
healed so much that he reverted back to non-existence.
The reason I'ma say B, though,
Yeah.
I don't like their business practice. I don't like Astolfo. No, not Astolfo. I forget her name. And just the entire company just feels kind of pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have the ability to basically almost revive people, almost, on the brink of death, and being able to basically heal almost every injury with just a bullet. Yeah, of course they're gonna be scummy about it, because you're the only one that does it.
Ah.
Yeah, forget when they threaten their own people with being melted from the inside out. They don't do what they're told.
No, that's not actually threatened. That's just a thing with the ampules.
That's the name right there.
Hmm?
That's the name of the lady. With the green highlights?
Yeah. Oh, Alfonso.
Yeah, Alfonso.
Yeah, the only issue about the ampules is that they are
They
they're
need,
good, but not
they
large
need,
doses.
they need to be refined.
They are refined.
They are refined. It's just in large quantities, it will literally disintegrate you.
Yeah.
Well, no, it'll disintegrate you, period, as long as you're not designated to be a safe user of it. Because they are both decay and healing ampules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I would get C. What did you do? Others say?
I said B.
B.
I'd go C, honestly.
Alright, 2
I
for
would
C.
I would give it a B. They have a monopoly on a market.
Alright, so we're in the middle. Forget it, B.
Wayfarer we know basically nothing about, other than they do with the backdoors, I think they're called, which was invented by, I think, the Ring.
I mean, the Wayfarers just came out. If it's the warp train, we know about the warp train, but the Wayfarers are still newest.
But I do like their enthusiasm, even though, if I'm correctly, there's an 80% or higher death rate.
Wait,
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. How's the stream clock looking from after that?
Yeah.
It's still going.
Okay.
Yeah, it hadn't dropped yet.
No, because like I was freaking talking there for a while, but I noticed my connection was down in the orange.
Ooh.
But,
Yeah. It didn't drop. It's still 102 minutes.
Okay.
what's the next one? MDMM Enterprises?
Yeah.
That one's simple. They're one of the few corporations in the entire city that give you a way to protect yourself against mental attacks. So just on that alone, I'd say S, since it can prevent crippling levels of depression.
Honestly, yeah, that is a very good thing to do.
It's a pharmaceutical company.
No, it's a stone company that turns human brains into stones.
Still pharmaceutical.
And these
Use your
stones,
pharmaceutical human brain. This
These
thing will
stones-
help you. This thing will help you with your depression.
Jeez. So that's where you guys want
Hey,
it?
maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll
Yeah.
do it like stones. Yeah, but it is. People that like those stones say the stones will help heal all injuries. Is correct.
Now then, District 8, H Corp.
B for bolus.
What an interesting group.
The vast garden.
The Hazels are funny. I like
They're
the
quite, they're quite
Yeah.
cool, but their main thing is literally boluses.
Yeah, they may have Hazels, but yeah, they're not known for the Hazels.
It's another pharmaceutical company.
I see.
Yeah. Another B.
Another B.
Little B.
Number. Now then, hammer and nails. You better not have any prosthetics, or I'll show you what happens there.
That's one sub-branch.
I know.
Um,
I'm just having my fun.
Hammer and nail.
I actually kind of like hammer and nail, so I'll go with.
If you don't include the Cromer branch, they're not that bad actually.
I'll go. Well, they're pretty bad, but I'll go with A.
They're not Cromer bad.
No.
Hmm.
But I do agree with the cipher on that. I had go with the A too. If you don't go Cromer, they're not that nearly that bad.
I'm gonna go with B.
Listen, all I'm saying is, I'd let Cromer.
Ah.
I'm gonna put them in the B.
B, huh? I wanted to put them in C. So, what do we have? 1B, 1C,
2A.
2A's.
2A. So, they're a B. Now then, this symbol. P Corp.
P Corp. Just for the sake of them being actually fairly useful, having good design, their architecture is amazing because that's kind of their entire point. There's nothing really bad that we know about them so far. So as of right now, I'll say S.
Let's see. In the past, P Corp was forced to deal with the sudden appearance of La Mancha Land within its backstreets. There were dozens of people fell victim to the amusement park. P Corp opted to not involve their own compression department or martial forces, instead relying on the open contract posted by the Hana Association. Upon learning of La Mancha Land existence and connection to the Golden Bough, blah blah blah. Okay, so they pretty much left La Mancha Land alone.
Yeah, because about preservation, they didn't deem it necessary to sacrifice their own people to deal with it when there was a contract for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Other people threw their lives away.
Alright, what'd you guys say?
I said S just because they're
Yes.
actually really good.
Yeah.
I mean, they preserve the other company involved in preserving the entirety of the city as it is, so...
Knowing
Yeah.
that, I'd agree.
Okay. Now then, that symbol. I don't know why I put that in there. That's another branch of Limbus.
Just put it in the same place you put Lindus.
We'll put them here because they're dead. Alright.
We're gonna put Lobotomy Corp there, because they're dead too.
Yeah. Now then, R Corp. How do you feel about your many cloned mercs?
Do you want my personal opinion or do you want my honest opinion?
Just say it.
C.
See.
C or D, only because, well, I don't care about the immoral process, given it makes sense. I care about the fact that they're basically a militant group, when we already have enough fixers that rival their amount of military prowess.
You know, because I know how bad the city is, I put them in S just for the entertainment factor of having a bunch of clones killing each other.
I put them in C, just because of the clone process of how there can only be one clone.
Yes, there can only be one, the strongest survives.
Now drink your Pepsi.
What's your vote, Ish?
Personally, it'd be a D.
So that puts it in C.
R Corp, you go in C. Now then, U Corp.
Kill the ocean.
Kill the ocean.
Slay the ocean, kill it.
I'm going to sling out the line and enjoy it and relax an afternoon.
That's here.
fishing
U
up-
Corp is
up
the
crabs.
26 wings of the city. Overseeing District 21, they are known for making packages/boxes that are not able to be disturbed until the package/boxes are open, and making the resonance tuning forks device that can merge two separate objects. They occupy part of the Great Lake in large amount of District 21's backstreets.
Yeah, they're all about fishing and
It's,
combining
yeah.
stuff.
If I had to give them an actual proper thing, it's gonna end up being... You know what? I'm gonna say it's gonna be another A.
D, they can keep the water. I don't want it.
I would put them in the A because they make boxes and tuning forks that can merge objects together. Merging objects together is hilariously fun.
Fish, A.
You all disgust me.
Also, doesn't have the character's also from U Corp, so.
That I know you're from U Corp, and your character disgusts me. You shall be Karamari. Anyways, W Corp.
No.
D.
Warp Corp. D?
It's
Fastest D. Do you remember what happens on a warp train? Of course
Don't you want Love Town?
I remember what happened on the warp train. No fucking thank you.
Oh man, the meat monstrosities.
Oh wait, I can't even use that item. Never mind.
Hard D.
In my personal opinion, the warp train is funny, but at the same time, 15 minutes of a day you're spent being reconstructed every day. Or every time you use the train, that's like, if you're taking the train to you walking back, that's 30 minutes of you being reconstructed.
No, it's 3 seconds in total.
I know.
Wait, 10 seconds in total. My mistake.
What is it is
Talk about
just-
being reconstructed after you.
Yeah, no, that's included.
yeah
Oh.
yeah, it is funny though, because like you go through so many years in the warp train, but in actuality, in real life, it's there one moment and there the next.
You murder everyone on the train gets murdered. The warp security comes in.
People. Okay, y'all there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna end the stream and start recording. Then I'm gonna edit it into the YouTube video later.
Okay.
Freaking internet. Alright, T-Corp. Time.
I'm gonna say T Corp is a solid S.
Give them an S.
Yeah, the reason I'm gonna give him an S is because the guy that actually runs it is pretty nice.
He
And-
is.
And on top of that, besides their arguably scummy business practices, T Corp in itself is actually kind of fun with its gimmicks.
I like the idea of just the men that have a lot of time are just super fast.
It's
Yeah,
a funny place to live.
it is.
Okay. Yes. Alright, what is this last one?
Full stop. If I'm correctly, it's another kill contract office, but their entire thing is using guns and having heavy team coordination. The reason I had to put it here is arguably one of my favorite fixer offices, so A, bare minimum.
Okay. Killer contractors that use guns. What do you two think?
I don't have an opinion.
Okay.
I do enjoy using the two I have of the LEDs that I will because of the A.
Alright, we'll go ahead and do that. As much fun as this was, it did get a little annoying at the end because I forgot we are at a heavy storm coming tonight in my area.
Oh. Okay, that'll do it.
So I forgot about that.
Well, in that case, let's wrap it up quick here, guys, before...
My internet's been blocking out, so... Yeah.
Yay.
Either way, I had some interesting time on this one.
Well, I guess until next time.
Yeah. Bye.
John Jordan with you next week.
Yeah.
Wow, bye.
Au revoir.
Bye-bye.